MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Octopus and the Buckeyes. So now here is Brandon Crawford, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Brandon Crawford goes down for the first out of the game. Joe Torre is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Simeon. And there are two away now. Two down, no one on base. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Popped him up. Santana is there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So now into the box is Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ramirez.
Off the plate, ball one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Upstairs.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's another 2-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Montes is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Here comes the 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adolis Garcia. And now the first pitch.
0-1.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Digging in next, Ramon Laureano. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to stand in is Tyler Stevenson, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Grady Sizemore. Here's the first pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ronald Acuna becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And it's grounded just foul down the line. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Next up, Evan Longoria will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering. Lined hard toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. That brings up Alex Kirilloff. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try again, 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Mazeroski.
Popped up. Santana has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here now's the pitcher, Frankie Montes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Edward Cabrera.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Look out, 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So 1 gone with the runner at third, and that brings up Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the second out. So next to hit is Carlos Santana as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone. Standing in now, JT Realmuto. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. The batter will be Grady Sizemore, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A ball and a strike. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's low.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Next, here is Joe Torre. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 33.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Garcia is right there, 1 down. Digging in will be Marcus Semien. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Semien is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled the ball. The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Number 53.
Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
one of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Real Muto recovers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. And stepping in, Tyler Stevenson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Ready now is Edward Cabrera. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Edward Cabrera.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And that's out number 1. Stepping in next, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe. Here's Carlos Santana now. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. At the plate, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now at the plate here is Grady Sizemore, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Acuna digs in now. Line hard, deep into left. Winker able to track it down for the 3rd out. So stepping in is Alex Kirilloff. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. So now to the plate, Bill Mazeroski. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Charlie Blackmon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here it comes. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Blackmon on third with 2 out. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Kendall Graveman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Smoke toward third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So next to bat will be Edward Cabrera. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. No balls and a strike to count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder. And that one is gone! Stepping in now, Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Just hung in there on that one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
There is Crawford. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the third baseman, Joe Torre. First pitch on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next, it'll be Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Slow bouncer to the right side. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Popped him up. Real Muto is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate is Adolis Garcia. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So now Carlos Santana. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Jerry's Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now here's the first offering. Liner in there for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Standing in now, JT Realmuto fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Grady Sizemore. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Familia, a 27-year-old. He's got a sinker, a slider, a four-seam fastball, and a splitter. Garcia is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And not in time as the run scores.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.